22 dogs had to be rescued from, of all places, an animal control facility. It happened in the Jim Wells County community of San Diego after a social media post. The facility had to be abruptly closed. And that alarmed people, not just there in San Diego, but also in Corpus Christi.
That's right. Gulf Coast Humane Society stepped up to assist San Diego Animal Control, not only by taking in the dogs, but also deep cleaning the facility where volunteers found deplorable conditions. Our Simone Simpson was there and joins us live in the studio with that story. Simone?
Rudy, Leslie, it's the last place you would expect a rescue to happen. Luis Barrera is the animal control officer of the San Diego facility. He told me he's been operating out of that facility for 4 years alone as a sole employee. He occasionally receives assistance with the help of only one volunteer. He agreed to do an interview with us, but due to the subject matter, he asked for his face to not be shown.
It's always been one ACO here. It's never had a point to where they've had two because of budgeting and finances. A lot of times previous ACOs wouldn't express that they needed help. It was always they would just find a way to do it on their own.
Luis has attempted for 4 years to run the facility on his own. Between public safety calls,
I don't only deal with dogs, cats. I also deal with snakes, cattle, horses, pigs.
Barrera says a lot of the calls he receives require 2 people.
It's not just about I show up in the mornings, get in the truck, drive around, pick up dogs. That's about maybe about 10% of what animal control really is. The other 90% is actually dealing with the cruelty cases and neglect cases.
In addition to keeping the facility clean, it's become a lot for him to handle, overwhelming at times.
There was a time when I was actually doing deep cleaning and I was just dousing everything with bleach and my head was just pounding. I'm talking like a massive headache, and it's because of the exposure that I've had to the bleach.
Luis stated that he's reached out to the city for help, but he continues to hit a wall.
It's not the fact that I don't have things available, it's when I need it and I go and report them that I need it, it's always either the same questions, how much is it, or why do you need it?
Those rural shelters really don't have a lot of funding. They are kind of working with bare bones materials.
Jackie McCullough is with the Gulf Coast Humane Society. Although she did not accompany the team who made the rescue Monday, she says their deep clean efforts were warranted.
A lot of mold, there was a lot of issues going on, and there's only one person working there.
These are some of the 22 dogs that were rescued, some being puppies and the eldest being 3 years old.
Most of them have at least one or all of Coccidia, Giardia, hookworms, or whipworms. So those are very manageable illnesses for us to treat, and luckily we're able to treat all of those animals here at our facility.
Luis Barrera has received clearance for volunteers, but it's been difficult for him to get them to actually come in and work in the facility. I reached out to the city manager of San Diego, but didn't hear back. As for the San Diego Animal Control Facility, it will remain closed for a minimum of 2 months to make changes to the facility's policies. What Gulf Coast Humane Society needs most from the public right now is adopting and fostering its animals. The organization was already at capacity before this rescue Monday. Leslie, Rudy.
All right, Simone, thank you so much for bringing awareness to this report. We've got Alan Holt now, and Alan, it's been